G'day, this is Michael from Coin Collecting and Detecting. Going to be going through some $1 coins today, checking for all sorts of things. Yeah, I've got probably about $500 worth of $1 coin rolls here. We'll open up here and we'll have a look through these and we'll see if there's anything special on these coins or the low mintage dates that we look for. So let's go. Hoping everyone's had a good day or is having a good day. Alright, these coins here, they can be rotated. So you hold the coin like this at the top and the bottom. Hi, first. Good job. Well, what's a rare type of $1 coin? Well, this one here that I'm holding in my hand right here, so I'm going to check for a rotation. So what you do is you hold the coin on this side so it's straight up and down. So hold the coin at the top and the bottom and you flip it around. Yeah, and the queen's head should be pointing sideways like that, but sometimes if her head's pointing in a different direction, that's called rotated. And some selling prices on those, $20 to $90 are some selling prices on this particular coin with the rotation. So sort of known to have rotations on that coin, so definitely keep an eye out for that one. But the $1 mule coin is the prized one to look for. So it's a coin from the year 2000. So it's got the date 2000 on it. And on the Queen's head side of the coin, it's got a double rim. It's got like two rims on the coin. So those coins sell for anywhere between about $400 and $4,000. So definitely keep an eye out for those. No worries. I found a coin with $6. Man, that's awesome. So you mean you got $6 worth of coins and then you got a good one out of that, just that $6 lot. That's cool. Thanks for the follow there. These coins can have a little bit of a, and this one's just got a slight one, I think, actually on the edge. Yeah, so you can have a little bit of a raised rim over here. See that little bump on the rim? It's only very minor on this one, but it's there. These coins are sort of known to have like a raised rim, and yeah, I'll put it aside, but it's probably not enough to make it really worthwhile. I have an old $20 paper note. Are they worth anything? Depends on the particular note, like the prefix letters on the note, the serial number, what year the note is. So there's a few factors you got to factor in to see if that $20 notes, but they can be worth a lot of money. Yeah, definitely. So it's worth checking out those $20 notes or any of those old paper bank notes. They can be worth a lot. Like I picked up some $50 paper bank notes, and one of them is valued at $600. Just because of the condition it was in, and it's yeah, and the year it is, and so on. I have a $5 coin. Yeah, the $5 coins are cool. I like those. Wow, 2 coin lives in a row while scrolling. Okay, there's few of us around. Yeah, a few of us searching through coins. Thanks for the info. No worries. Spectrum, g'day. How you going? What's the value of them? I'll just check what your previous question was. I have a $5 coin. The $5 coins, generally speaking, I think are between about $8 and $13. I think they should be worth more than that, but because I really like them. I've got one. I've got one in my little chest here, so I'll pull it out for those people who got no idea what we're talking about. So this is a $5 coin from 1988. So it's an Australian minted $5 coin. It's a pretty thick and chunky sort of coin. Yeah, so this is the 1988 version, and there's also one from 1990, and the mints would put other years out too, but this is the Simpson and his Donkey $5 coin, and it's nice and thick, from 1990. I'm not 100% sure on the sale prices of these coins, but I've got a couple of these, and I've got about 4 of those other 1988 ones. So yeah, I do like the $5 coins. They're cool. Just something a bit different. Now, the one I had in my hand is a year 2000 coin. So if this was a $1 mule, I'd be pretty happy. So I'll grab my little sheet of paper to show you what to look for on the $1 mule. So you're looking for this effect here. This is the coin you're looking for, $400 to $4,000. So you're looking for that double rim effect on the coin. Excuse me. And what happened was that the die that they used to stamp the coin, they accidentally used a 10-cent sized die on this side of the coin, and because it's smaller, the 10 cent, it created that double rim effect on the side of the coin all the way around. So that's what you're looking for. Not many of them got out, but this coin that I've got in my hand is a year 2000 $1 coin, but it's not a double rim. But it's sort of a lower mintage coin in its own right. So 7.6 million of these coins were minted, and they can sell for between $3.60 and $13. So it's probably worth putting aside anyway. What about the $1 coin with the W on it? Yeah, that's probably the Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins. So they can sell for a couple of dollars over because people are trying to collect each letter of the alphabet. It's probably Weet-Bix. There's two different Aussie coin hunts, and I know one of them had W for Weet-Bix on it, but I'm not sure about the other one. Super duper coin value. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but just jump on eBay and put in super duper coin and see what listings come up, and then filter to sold items to see what people are willing to pay for them. But I'd say probably $3 or something like that. Super duper. Alright. Sort of going a bit slower because some of those kangaroos on the coin can have little errors on them. So it's worth having a bit of a look over those because some of those errors can be worth a fair bit. Alright, these coins here, the Volunteers coin from the year 2003. About $2 to $18.50 are some sales prices. Only 4 million of these minted, so yeah, good one to hold on to. Why do people collect coins? Why do people collect anything? People collect all sorts of things. They're just interested in it, and yeah, each to their own. And I think it's a good little thing to get into. So yeah, but people collect all sorts of things. What's a low mintage $1 coin? Oh, geez, I've got a list in the link in my bio. There's 27 different $1 coins to look for, but geez, a really good low mintage one is a 2016 changeover coin. Only 560,000 of those minted. So $6.20 to $99 for those changeover coins. And I've got one around. I can get one out. I think I've got it in my folder here, but I'll just finish off this little pile and I'll show you what coin that is. But this coin here is a lower mintage coin, so only 4 million of these minted. Yeah, what, $2 to $18.50 they can sell for, or have been selling for. Some people have sold them at those prices. I'll just grab out. I'll see if I can. This is one of my coin collecting albums, but it's not going to be able to open up with the camera where it is. So I'll just open up. I'll try and get to the $1 coins, and I'll show you what that $1 changeover coin looks like. Yeah, so this is the $1 changeover coin you're looking for. That one that I've mentioned. It's quite a low mintage. So it commemorates 50 years since they changed over from pre-decimal currency to decimal currency. So pennies and half pennies over to 5 cents, 10 cents, and all that sort of stuff. So year 2016, only 560,000 of these minted. Yeah, so some recent selling prices, $6.20 to $99 each, these coins. So they're really cool. Got a couple of those. Anyway, I'll get back into it. Sorry if I'm missing your questions or your comments, because I'm sort of looking at the coins as well as trying to flick down and look at the comments and questions as well. But we've got $2 coins. $2 coins, please. Yeah, I do have some $2 coin rolls, but today I'm doing some $1 coin rolls. So yeah, probably another live for the $2 coins another day, maybe tomorrow. How do I turn off chat? I think if you maybe swipe to the right on your screen or swipe to the left or something like that, yeah, you can sort of remove that. And same with the chat. If you'll miss a comment that goes off the screen and you were sort of halfway through reading, you can put your finger on it and pull the comments back down so you can view the comments. So that's a little tip if you're not too sure, if you didn't know about that. So these 2015 coins, they can have a missing leg at the back there, but that leg is there. If it's a missing leg, there's some listing prices, $3.50 to $17 if that leg's missing, but no recent sales. Just check across the top part of this kangaroo, bit of dirt. Sometimes there can be little blobs of metal up there. All right. Yeah, someone's saying in the comments, just swipe to the right, you can remove the comments off the screen. These coins can have little bits of extra metal through these grooves, and that can add a bit of value as well. It's a bit of an error. This guy can have a little blob of metal on the top of his hat. That can make it about $5. They can sell for about $5. Alright, let's see if... yeah, maybe for those that are sort of in the chat, it's always interesting to find out where people are tuning in from, like around the country. I'm from Ocean Grove, Victoria, so on the coast in Victoria, down below Melbourne. It's always interesting to find out where people are from, if you're willing to sort of put in the comments. Hi, I'm from Mozambique. Awesome. Brisbane, Townsville, North Queensland. Hi from Mozambique. Never seen any $1 coins. Geelong, not far. Yeah, just down the road. All right. Brisbane, Vegas, Queensland, Nedra. Britain, Perth, awesome. New South Wales, Switzerland, nice. Burnie, Tasmania, Kalgoorlie, Adelaide, Canada, Sweden. I love it. I love people. Love it how it's people all over the world and all over the country, all sorts of different places. It's so cool. Love it. Appreciate all of you being here and checking out a little bit of this. New York, Cairns, India, Denmark, New Zealand, nice. New gifter, nice, thank you. China, Gimpy. All right, well, I'll look at a few more coins and then I'll keep an eye on a little bit of the comments. Sold a Carson City American Silver Dollar Mint, perfect for €160 a few years ago. Silly man. Yeah, I've found two wavy baseline 20-cent coins, which is a rare 20-cent coin in Australia, and I sold those for $300 each. And in hindsight, I should have held on to one of those because I thought I found them pretty early on in my collecting days, and I thought I'm going to find these fairly regularly. But yeah, haven't found another one since. So you live and learn. It's all good. How much for an 1853 25-cent proof coin? Only 7,000 minted. Not too sure. I've got no idea. But if you jumped on eBay and put that in a search, in the search field, you might come up with some listings that people have got for sale. So and then there might be some that have sold. So just filter to sold items and see if any of those coins have sold, and that will be a fair reflection on what the value is of those coins, because that's what someone's willing to pay for them. What does the wavy baseline look like in the comments there? So this is the wavy baseline here. This is a free guide I've got. So if you go to my TikTok bio, below the Aussie flag, if you click on that little link there, it goes to my link tree, and the first tab is this free guide. So so we've got a 20-cent coin from 1966, and you're looking at the bottom part of the two of the coin, and you're looking at that baseline of the two. So this is the blown up section. So just about all the coins, this is the standard baseline. It's flat. It's nice and horizontal and flat. Whereas this one here has got a bit of a wave to it, like a cursive 2, bit of a bump to that too. So that's what you're looking for. Anywhere from about $250 in poor condition all the way up to $5,000 in awesome condition, like perfect condition. So that's what you're looking for on a wavy baseline. That's what people talk about. So some people think, oh, it's all the waves on the coin. It's not that. It's the wavy baseline of the two. So if you want this image and a bit of information about why that sort of came about, it's a free guide through the link in my bio. There's 6 valuable coins on this list of things to look for in Australian coins. You just put your name and your email address in and hit confirm, and it'll shoot it through to your email address, and you've got that to refer to. So yeah, it's always handy to know what to look for. I've also got lists of coins to look for. There's 148 different coins that are worth more than face value across all the lists of Australian coins. So it just helps guide you in knowing what to look for and the values that they can pull on places like eBay to collectors all over the world. Hi from Liberia. Cool. Gee. Okay, this is most likely year 2014, but if it's a 15, 16, 17 or 18, it's worth more than face value, but it was a 2014. Is this an error coin? That 20-cent coin that I was just showing you a moment ago, they minted roughly half of the coins in 1966 in London, because we needed a fair few. And one of the machines, one of the dies that strikes the coin over there in London had that particular feature to the two. So yeah, there was only one machine that was sort of striking the coins with that little feature, and they don't know exactly how many got out. Maybe they realised that, oh, this is slightly different, so we need to stop doing it, stop this machine. But yeah, so they don't know exactly how many, but there's not many around. What you doing? Searching through $1 coins, looking for coins that are worth more than just $1. Coin collectors all over Australia pay more money for $1 coins that are rarer and that they want for their collections. So some coins, some $1 coins up to $4,000 in really good condition, a $1 mule coin. And yeah, there's 27 coins on the list I've got in the link in my bio of $1 coins to look for that are worth more than just $1 to collectors. So that's what I'm doing. Just searching through $1 coins. So I get these coin rolls from the bank, and so they're just coins. I just get at face value from my bank, and then just bring them home, open them up, and create little videos for anyone else to learn what to look for. This one, I've just sort of, this coin here is a bit shiny in the middle of this roll, so I'm just going to pull that one out and see what it is. That's a 2018, fairly nice condition, but not a low mintage coin. I have a $2 coin that is identical to the red poppy, but the flower is black. Is this an error? What year is the coin, Jacko? Because I did another one that it's got like a red poppy type design, but it wasn't that. It was probably 2019 maybe. Oh no, the 2018 Armistice coin. It looks like a red poppy, but it's just a different year, so it could be that one. How much is a Commonwealth of Australia 1937 1 crown worth? I don't know off the top of my head, but if you jumped on eBay and put that in as a search, a number of listings will come up, and if you filter to sold items, there'll be some coins that have sold, and that's a fair reflection of what they're worth, what people are going to pay. One coin, 2009, no necklace, but just this letter S, is that one we're after? Yes, yep. About $6 they can sell for those $1 coins. It has the little S below this large kangaroo. So there's a little box down here, and it's got a little S in the box. So it's those. Some of those coins had A, U, or S for Oz. About $6 each they can sell for. What's your best find? Yeah, those wavy baseline 20-cent coins, they were a good find. I found two of those, sold them both for $300. A 2-cent coin that's got, it's a rare date 2-cent coin, and it's got 2 errors on it, so it's probably worth about $400, that coin. Yeah, so when did you find the love for this hobby? A few years ago, a number of years ago, just things like this, like finding a coin like that, and I think I put one aside one day, and then I heard him talking on the radio, and someone was saying they're actually worth more than $1 to coin collectors. So then I kept on putting coins aside that were a little bit different, and then I just did a deep dive, I suppose. I just got interested in it and watched people do videos on YouTube. Sort of started on watching people in America go through coins and finding coins that, like 1 penny coins that are worth $20 and stuff like that, and thought, geez, I wonder if people do this in Australia. And then I started watching people do it in Australia, and started to make my own content and stuff too. But I do collecting. I collect coins, and then I also sell some coins too. But it's more selling the things that, like, I've already got a collection, and if I find more of what I need for my collection, I'll just put them aside and then maybe put them on eBay to sell on to other coin collectors who are looking for those coins for their collections. Because I'm always looking for those really rare things that are hard to find. So while I'm going through these coins, I might as well put aside the things that I know are worth a little bit more that other people want for their collections. So that's pretty much it. Do you collect any other countries' coins? I love foreign coins, yeah, but I don't come across them that often. But I'm going to do a foreign coin live where I go through some foreign coins and, geez, this one's, I don't know what's happened to this one. That could struggle to go through the coin machine, although it got wrapped up in this coin roll, didn't it? So I'll put it back in there. Yeah, so I do like, here we go, a donation dollar from the year 2020. I'll put it aside because I haven't got one of those, so I might put it in my collection. Although the premise of it is probably to donate it, but I'd like to have a little representation of it. How much is a $2 remembrance coin? The $2 remembrance, is that the 2017 one? There's a rosemary coloured, it's got the green and purple flowers in a ring there, but they're $4.50 to $20 if it's the 2017 coin that you're talking about, that you're asking about there. Coins that were released last year with the Australian icons on them, do they have any future value? Which coins were they? Because they mint a lot of non-circulating coins, so just coins for collectors. The Australian Mint make small number of coins for coin collectors to commemorate different things, but yeah, I generally go through the circulating coins looking for the rare and valuable things in the circulating coins. How much would the Australian decimal currency first issue 1966 and 1988 proof coins book be worth? Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to just jump on eBay and do a bit of a search on those. Yeah, so just jump on eBay and check that out. So 2019 JC design. So on the shoulder of the Queen here it says JC. That stands for Jody Clark, the designer of this coin. So these coins here, lower mintage, so 2.3 million minted, $4 to $5. These are some selling prices on these coins. This one's a bit banged up, it's got a few dints in it and stuff like that, but I'll put it aside. This one could have a bit of an error. This could be a Spew-Roo error. So on the back of that second top kangaroo, see there's a little, yeah, there's a blob of metal on the back of that second top kangaroo, and it looks like this top kangaroo's had a little spew on its back. It's called a Spew-Roo error. It's sort of a known thing to happen. That's cool, nice. Haven't found one of these for a little while. So Spew-Roo error, cool. How comes she had a necklace on that one you left on the side? They change the effigy every number of years, and the effigy is the portrait of the Queen. So they change it every now and then just to be in line with how her appearance is, I suppose. So they've probably changed it about 6 different times over the years. So the earlier, that was the effigy previous. And then they've got this effigy here. So this is the latest effigy with the necklace around the Queen's neck. Oop. What to look for on $2 coins? I'm currently got 16 rolls looking. Yeah, I've got... Well, I've got a $2 coin list through the link in my bio. It's got 31 different $2 coins to look for on the list. So, yeah, if you're looking for a list of things to look for and the selling prices that they can sell for, yeah, through the link in my TikTok bio, you can sort of just download that. There's a small charge for that. The $2 coin list, I think it's $7 US. The software I used only allowed it to be listed in US dollars. So it converts to about $9 Australian. But you just got to find a couple of coins and you've paid for the list, and anything else is a bonus from then on. So yeah. How much is a $2 ambience coin with a poppy in the middle? Ambience, or not sure, what year is it? What year is the coin? You're talking about the Armistice coin, the 2018 coin. If it's the 2018 coin with the poppy, $6.50 to $20 is some selling prices on those. Any imperfections on the $2 coins? Oh, none that sort of ring to mind. Sometimes you can have a partial double rims on the $2 coins, but yeah, it's more the dates, the low mintage dates, like 93, 98, year 2000, 2011, and 2012. And then the coloured coins, some of the coloured coins can be worth a fair bit. So, yeah, so those lists that I've got, I've researched the selling prices of those coins, recent selling prices. and put them on the list, so you've got a fair idea of what they're sort of worth to collectors, or what people are willing to pay for them. You know, when I went to Southland, I went to Westpac and they had old $100 notes. Ah, cool. Awesome. Do you look through 10-cent coins as well? Yes, I've got a 10-cent coin list, and I look through, I've got $100 of 10-cent coins sitting over there waiting for me to go through them at some stage this coming week. So yeah, I do go through all of the different denominations of coins. About $2 to $4 these Chogam coins can sell for. Is there anywhere I can get Australian dollars from? Because I'm from the UK and want some. You'd probably be able to buy some on eBay, like over there in the UK. People would come across these coins, like they might have travelled to Australia and then come back to the UK, and they'll have some, and they might just list them on eBay for people like yourself who might want to buy one. So you might be able to get one locally on eBay over there in the UK. Because I sell some foreign coins from other countries here in Australia to probably collectors in Australia, so I'm sure that'd happen the same over there too. Yeah, I think Andrew said some of the coins are minted overseas. Like some of our Australian coins are minted in England and Canada and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so this got a bit of a gouge across the kangaroo, but that's post-mint damage, meaning it's happened after the minting process. Same over here on the sort of shoulder of that kangaroo there. So you sort of do have to know what to look for if you're looking at those errors, because do you know about the letters on 2009 coins, low mint? Yeah, those letters, the A, U, and S letters on the 2019 $1 coins, only 1.5 million of each of those different letters were minted. So it's the Australia's dollar discovery sort of thing that they did, and they're worth about $6 each, those coins. So they're pretty cool to find. I found another rabbit ears yesterday. I was stoked. Awesome, Andrew. That's cool. Well done. Alright, we can have this kangaroo over here. This one's pretty rough, this coin, but this back leg of the kangaroo, sometimes it's missing on these 2015 coins. It's called a missing leg. Some listing prices, $3.50 to $17 are some listing prices, but no recent sales on those. Jessica, found one yesterday at the pub. Cool, nice. What's the highest value $1 coin? A $1 mule coin, anywhere from $400 to $4,000. This is what you're looking for. So it's a $1 coin, just a standard issue $1 coin for the year 2000. And what you're looking for, this double rim on the coins on this side of the coin, the Queen's Head side. You're looking for two rims like that. It was accidentally stamped with a 10-cent size stamp on this side of the coin or die, and it created this double rim effect because the 10-cent coin is smaller than a $1 coin. So that's what you're looking for, $400 to $4,000. So this is in a free guide I've got in the link in my bio. So there's 6 valuable coins to look for that can be worth a fair bit. So pictures and a little bit of information as to what it is. Puts your name and email address in, and it shoots it across to your email address if you want that. Why is it called a mule? Because it's a combination of two different coins. It's sort of like the $1 coin and a 10-cent coin on the one coin. And a mule, I think, is a cross between a horse and a donkey. So it's a cross between two different animals. So the coin, it's called a mule because it's a cross between two different coins, a $1 coin and a 10-cent coin with the 10-cent stamp on the back. That's why they call it a mule. I actively hunt mules and wavies. Yeah, me too. That's my main goal when I'm searching $1 coins. I'm looking for mules, and same with the wavy baseline 20-cent coins. Like, that's the ultimate prize on those two searches. But then things along the way, like these coins, this one's in rough condition, but things along the way, you just put them aside. So these Volunteers coins from the year 2001, $1.50 to $4 are some sales prices, but geez, in this condition, I'll let that one go back in. That wouldn't sell if I was looking at selling it. Have you ever found a mule? No, I haven't found a mule, but I found 2 of the wavy baselines, but I'm still searching for a mule. I think I've sort of heard that you're more likely to find one in Western Australia. So for those people who live in Western Australia, you're probably more likely to come across a mule, because probably what happens is the mint, when they're minting coins, they mint them in batches, and then they probably send them off to certain places around the country. So maybe a lot of those mules were minted, and that batch of coins went across to Western Australia for the banks to be circulated into the population. And maybe that's why people in Western Australia have a bit more luck with them. But that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I live in Western Australia. Yeah, get on it. Check your $1 coins. What do you look for in the 2-cent coin? 1969, the 1969 year in the 2-cent coin, $8.50 to $25. There's some selling prices on that 2-cent coin from 69, so it's the lowest mintage 2-cent coin. Women's suffrage, this coin here, $2.90 to $5. There's some selling prices on these coins. So, do you know when CommBank refills their change machine? Because I took the last $2 rolls yesterday. They just refill them when they get the chance. So it's just when the staff members know that it's empty. So that's the issue, I suppose, over the weekend, that they're not refilled over the weekend. Well, I doubt it anyway. I don't know their policies and so on, but I think it's only when staff are in there. Yeah, I think they would refill them probably on the Friday before they leave, and then Monday morning when they come back. How can you tell if it's a post-mint damage? It's just knowledge over time, sort of knowing what to look for. I've got a book. I'll show you what the book is. It's this book here, Renix Australian Pre-Decimal and Decimal Error Coins. And this book has information and pictures of all the different sort of known minting errors and what can occur on coins. So yeah, if you find a coin that looks a bit different, it's got some damage to it, you can put it aside. And with a resource like this, you can go through and you can try and match it up with something in the book and look at the there's that $1 mule coin again with that double rim. It said there. It's probably happened on a few different coins in here. So that's what it talks about, mules there. But there's heaps of different things that can happen to coins. So you've got to try and match it up with something that's similar to in here in the description and so on. And that's how you can sort of tell. But if you're in doubt, just put the coin aside and then sort of do a bit of research on it. And over the years, you sort of become familiar with the certain things that can happen, and you don't necessarily have to look them up. Are you going to do any $2 rolls today? Probably not on a live today. No, but I've got about $500 worth of $2 coins, but just doing the $1 coins today. What book is that called? It's Renix. It's called Renix. Australian pre-decimal and decimal coin errors. So if you take a screenshot of this right now, just with your phone, then you can keep that as a reference to buy it. So it's Renix is there's a website. They're a business, and they do all sorts of things to do with coin collecting and banknote collecting, all that sort of stuff. A lot of people will be familiar with this book. They also do this book, Renix Australian Coin and Banknote Values. This is a really cool book. I mainly use it for the paper banknotes that I come across, and it can give you values on what the paper banknotes, and some of them can be worth heaps of money. So it's good to be able to check the values of things. This book is in short supply at the moment, this current book right here, because they're releasing a new edition, and it's coming out in a couple of months. So I think a lot of places have sold out. But someone said yesterday on the live that somewhere they knew has still had copies of it, but I can't remember exactly where it was. All right, what about a $50 with the spelling mistake? Nothing. I think a lot of those are out there with the spelling mistake on the $50 note. So you could jump on eBay and see if any have sold. There'll be listings of people trying to sell them, but flick across to sold items to see if any have sold, and then that might give you a bit of an idea. How much would a 10-cent coin in 1972 in good condition? It's not on my list. 72 isn't a low mintage year, but if it's in good condition, it might sell for a little bit more, because coin collectors like to collect coins one from each year, and they like to collect the best quality coin from each year if they can as well. So they'll be happy to pay a little bit more than face value for a coin that's in good condition for every year. Just checking this. There might be a little bit of an error there, but yeah, I don't think it is actually. Perth Mints still have the 30th edition. Ah, there you go. Thanks, Tracy. So Tracy just saying in the comments, the Perth Mint still has that 30th edition, which is this edition here. It was put out in 2020, so it's not that old. The 30th edition here. Leading guide for Australian coin and banknote values. So there you go. Would you buy coins or just look for them? I pretty much just look for coins, try and find the things that I'm looking for. Every now and then I buy something specialty that I'm after. I'd love to own a gold sovereign one day from the 1800s. So I'll buy one day. They're probably worth anywhere from $500 to a couple of $1,000. Those gold sovereign coins from the 1800s, but. Do you like Billie Eilish? I don't really have an opinion on Billie Eilish. I don't actively listen to her music, no. But would you buy coins or just look for them? I just did that one. If you found a mule, would you keep it or sell it? I'd probably keep it. I would keep it, and I'd probably get it graded. So you can. There's a company called PCGS, and you can send it off and get it graded, and it puts it in a nice display case, and it tells you exactly the quality of the coin. And that adds value to the coin too, as well. So if you're looking at selling it, it would add value to the coin. But I'd probably keep it and do that. I'd keep my first mule also. Yeah, I probably should have kept my first wavy baseline 20-cent coin. But you live and learn. That's life. You don't always get it right the first time. It was early on in my collecting days, and I thought, if I can I sell this for $300 really? So I listed it and it did sell. So I thought, geez, okay. What about a 1 cent with a mouse? I'm not too sure. That might be like a one-off specialty type coin that the Royal Australian Mint or the Perth Mint might have made for one of those years. But or are you talking about the actual 1 cent coins got the feather tail glided on them? Let's check this here for a rotation. What's your first and second favourite coins to noodle through? It changes all the time, to be truthfully honest. I'm sort of liking going through the $1 coins at the moment. But yeah, sometimes I like 50-cent coins, and other times I like searching 5-cent coins, trying to find an Alien Ant 10A error. So it changes all the time. So, and I appreciate going through all sorts of different coins. $2 coins is probably the coin I go through the least. I went a long time without going through $2 coins, but it'd be good to find a red poppy. But that's pretty bit of a tall order these days. But unless you're looking for them, you're not going to find them. So started to go through them a little bit more recently. Are there only two mints in Australia? I'm not too sure off the top of my head. They're the two main mints. What condition was your mule, would you say? I haven't had a mule. I've had two wavy baselines, but they were pretty circulated, the two wavy baseline 20-cent coins I had, because they minted them in 66. So those coins I found have been in circulation for probably 50, 60 years. Anyway. So, yeah. 2004. That is a lower mintage year. But only in uncirculated condition, these coins, 960 to 1250, but this one, it's in not too bad a condition, but I'll let it go. Yeah, but the $1 mule coins I had, they were pretty rough. They were pretty worn. So, yeah, that's why the value was $300. It's the lower end of that price sort of scale. Does it make a difference if you clean the coins before getting them graded? I wouldn't suggest it, because if you clean coins with solvents or polish coins, then it devalues the coins, and the graders would notice it straight away too. Like I notice it when I see listings on eBay. I can tell if a coin's been polished, and most coin collectors will be the same. So, and they probably won't buy your coins. So yeah, the only thing that you sort of do is just with a dry or slightly damp cloth, just to remove some of the surface dirt. You might give it a little wipe, just to try and get a little bit of surface dirt off like that. But yeah, no solvents. It sort of affects the metal a little bit, and coin collectors like the coins sort of in their natural state. So Ben, sorry I joined late. Been working. What I miss? Just been going through heaps of $1 coins. Yeah, a lot of minor finds have been good, but no $1 mules yet. Funnily enough, but who knows? I've got a few more $1 coin rolls to go. So, what about a 20 cent with the 3.5 claw platypus? Yeah, they can sell for, what are they? The 20 cent. Just looking at my 20 cent coin list, between $1.35 and $9. Those 3.5 claw, but they did mint a fair few of those. So it's about 50 million of those were minted, and they were minted in Canada. And that the Canadian minted ones have that 3.5 claw. That's where that comes from. Is Coca-Cola good to clean your coins with? No, I probably would suggest against it. But look, if you've got your own coins and you're just going to keep them yourself, then you do whatever you want. If you want to try cleaning them and do that, then it's up to you. That's fine. But if you're looking at some stage of maybe selling them on, then it'll affect the value of the coins. What's Mr. Squiggle? Squiggle $2 circulating condition go for? Look, depending on the condition, but I'll just look at the prices on the Mr. Squiggle. Just having a look at my list. What year is it? Mr. Squiggle 2019. $4 to $10 are some selling prices on those Mr. Squiggles. So if it's in poorer condition, the lower end of that scale. Yeah, for Mr. Squiggle. I'm trying for Circulation Alphabet 2009 2021 sets at the moment. Cool, nice one, Andrew. Yeah, it's good to try and get a complete set of things. How much a mint error is worth or extra metal? It just depends on the actual individual error, because some errors can have big blobs and others smaller blobs. So I found in one corner the other day, and you might have seen the videos, 4 error coins in one roll. So this one here's got a little blob behind that head of the kangaroo there, and another little blob down here behind that kangaroo. And then this coin here has got an error on the side of the kangaroo here. It's a bit bigger, that blob down there. This one has a little, it's called a rabbit ears error, so a little blob of metal behind that kangaroo's neck. And this one here's got a bigger rabbit ears error, so blob behind the neck there. So, and then I had one that's had a really large, this one here, it's got a really large blob of metal. So one like this size sold for about $20, whereas ones that are a bit smaller can sell for about between $5 and $10. So it just really depends on how significant the blob of metal is on your particular coin. And there's one other one I've got up here. What's this one got? It must be something to do with this one. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly off the top of my head. And then I did find this one here. This one's got a little bit of a spewroo on the back of this kangaroo here. A little bit of blob of metal on the back of that second one, called a spewroo. My faves have to be 50 cent and $1 coins. The issue with $2 is too many nice colours but little value. Okay, yeah. Unless it's a Red Poppy from 2012. The Red Poppies from 2012. Some recent selling prices, $176 to $395. So, yeah. $1 International Year of Older Persons coin worth anything? No, I think they minted a lot of those, unfortunately, there, Kimber. So, yeah, not really. Oh, 2015 Anzacs. This is an Anzac coin from 2015. $3.90 to $10 are some selling prices. 1.4 million of these minted, so that's a good little find. 2014 is not. Check this one for rotations. Not rotated. Bag's getting pretty full. Does your $1 coin list cover all the coins you are searching for now? Yeah, so I've got my $1 coin list up in front of me at the moment, and I refer to it when I need to. And I try and keep it all on one page, the list. So the $1 coin list, yeah, it's all on one page. So that you can just put it on, lay it down next to you, or put it on a little clipboard and put it up in front of you, and you can just refer to it pretty quickly. So, yeah, I use it. Because especially if you're going between different coins, like your brain gets used to knowing what years to look for on, say, $1 coins. You go, okay, I'm looking for the year 2000. I'm looking for and you get used to that. And then if you switch across to 50-cent coins, sometimes it takes a little while for your brain to get used to, okay, I'm looking for 85s, I'm looking for this, I'm looking. So have a list that you can just refer to and just get your brain into whatever denomination you're looking at. Then it can just help guide you back on the right track. I've got a few of those, women's suffrage. That 2015 is my hard year in the Anzacs for me. So yeah, okay, the 2015 is a hard one. I'll just have a look at the Anzac mintage figures. So the Anzac ones, yeah, 2015 1.4, 2016 2.2, 2017 1.9, and 2018 2 million. So yeah, the 2015 is the lowest mintage of the Anzac coins. That one I found just before. So that's cool. What is a rotation? I'll do it with this coin. So you hold the coin like this, so on the front side here, so all the writing's up the correct way. And then you hold the coin at the top and the bottom, so the pointer finger and the thumb. And with another finger, you just flip it around. And the Queen's head's supposed to be pointing sideways to about 3 o'clock on a clock dial. But if it's rotated, the Queen's pointing in a different direction. It means that the coin's been rotated, and it's a bit of an error, like a minting error. So that adds value to the coin because it's a bit of an error on the coin. So that's how you check for rotations. But there's certain years that are sort of known to have rotation errors. So on my lists, I list those particular years to check for rotations on. Ever found a 1992 $1 coin? No. The Royal Australian Mint says there's only 8,000 been minted, but I don't think anyone finds them. It is on my $1 coin list because it's supposed to be really valuable, but I don't. Yeah, so it's worth keeping an eye out for it because if you do find one, it'd be big dollars. But there's no recent sales on them, and yeah, we'll check. We'll see what this one is here. Cool. B for what? Beef and barbecue. I was looking at the sausages thinking, beef for what sort of meat is that? It's beef and barbecue. So probably a couple of dollars. This is that great Aussie coin hunt through the Australia Post Office. But yeah, 2021 coin. There you go. Which $1 coins are you looking out for? Looking out for a $1 mule is the main prize. So $400 to $4,000 if you find a $1 mule. But yeah, so but there's 27 different $1 coins to look for. So I've got a list in the link in my bio of $1 coins to look for that are worth more than just $1. Any idea where I can get a good list of things to look out for on EU coins? No, I don't, unfortunately. I don't really know. There's probably people around that have got things a bit like what I do for the EU coins, but someone in the comments asked the same sort of question last night, and I responded, what you do is you look at the mint figures. So I'm sure the EU would have mintage figures, like a website that tells you how many coins were minted depending on the denomination of the coin for each year. So you're looking for low mintage figures because they're rarer coins. And then go across to places like eBay and places where you can sell things and look at the prices, look at the sold prices of those particular low mintage coins. And that'll give you a bit of an idea on what people are willing to pay for those low mintage coins, because collectors will be after those coins because they're harder to find and they'll pay more money for them. So that's sort of what I'd suggest if you're over in Europe and you're looking at trying to get started in knowing what to look for on the prices they can sell for. Do you get worried about COVID handling so much circulated coins? No, I don't know. I just wash my coins. I wash my hands about 5 times after going through coins. Yeah, wash them thoroughly, definitely. Ooh, that might have had a little bit of an error. Was it this one here? Just looking behind that kangaroo's ears at the top there. And I'm just going to zoom in when I can. Not sure if it's just a bit of dirt. Yeah, just a bit of dirt, unfortunately. And 2006. How much is a round 50-cent piece from 1966? About $12 to $20, those round 50-cent coins. Yeah, 80% silver content, so they're cool. Thoughts on the new Bitcoin? I don't really have thoughts on it. It's coming out soon, isn't it? I think in April I saw something. Yeah, but it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Hey, it's me. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like the support. Positivity, it's all good. I've been given a heap of coins from all over the world from my nana. So much to unpack. Yeah, it's cool. I love coins from all over the world. It's like so interesting, the different designs on the coins and stuff. I'm going to do a TikTok live where I go through just foreign coins. I've got a whole bunch of them myself, so I'm just going to go through them. And sometimes people tune in from all over the world and they might be able to tell me a bit more information about some of the coins that I don't know much about. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. About $2 to $4, the Chogam coins, those ones there. I don't, but I have recently seen people saying you believe the 2021 JC is low mint. Just trying to unpack that. Saying you should do you believe the 2021 JC is low? Are you talking about the $1 coins? The $1 coins, it's the Royal Australian Mint says 100,000 of the 2021 $1 coins, very low mintage, but I don't think there's been any sales prices on that. I don't think people have sort of come across those. All right, 2020 or 2001, the Volunteers coin, $1.50 to $4 on those. Cool. Do you do notes? I like paper bank notes, the paper bank notes, so I love to go through those. So every now and then I do some videos on the paper bank notes. But yeah, mainly coins, but I love the paper banknotes. Oh, here we go. Are you talking about the $2 coins there, Andrew? Are you talking about the 2021 $2 JC coins? Because they're supposed to be 2.8 million. I'm finding a fair few of those, if that's what you're referring to. Check this for rotations. Not rotated, that one. Yeah, the $2 coins. Yeah, so I'm finding a fair few of those as well. So I wonder if those mintage figures might increase according to the Royal Australian Mint, because currently it says 2.8 million, which is low mintage. But sequential notes make you money. Not as much as you'd think. The sequential ordered notes can add a little bit of value, but not as much as you'd probably think. No. 1989, 1 cent. Or it depends on the condition. Maybe a couple of dollars, maybe. Ooh, this one's got a little error on the back of that second kangaroo. See that little blob right there? That's a little error. So a little CUD error, they call it. Coin underdeveloped. Nice. Just check that tail to see if that's got a little bit of something there. No. Nice. That's a second error coin. Just check that top kangaroo just to make sure that's nothing there. No. Cool, nice. I like it. I like the error coins. 1988, 1989 HH $2. No, high mintage. So 161 million were minted in 88, and 31 million were minted in 89. So high mintage. So the HH coins. Look, people collect one coin from each year. So collectors will still want one. That might have a really small error just behind the ear, so I'll put it aside just in case. Yeah, so those HH coins, but yeah, so they might sell for a little bit over face value, just for those collectors that live in the middle of Australia. They can't get to banks or anything like that, but they want to collect coins and they want one from each year, so they'll pay a little bit more for one that's in nice condition to be just sent to their house. So that's about it, really. I'm finding a lot of the JC 2019 $2 coins, which should go up in price in the future. 2019 $2 coins. Okay. I have a $1966 doing. Is it worth anything? $1. Are you talking about the paper note? 1966 paper note, because they only started minting these coins in 84, but the paper notes were, I think, the first year of the paper banknotes, $1 paper banknotes are in 66. Two more coin rolls, and then that's it. So second last coin roll here. Let's see if I can come home with a bang. Maybe a $1 mule. Or just a nice error coin. $2019, about $3.50 they can sell for, or have been selling for, about $2 to $4 on those Choggums right there. So there we go, a couple of little coins. I found my first pointy A 20 cent. Do they sell, bro? They can take a little while to sell, the pointy A 2004s. But yeah, some selling price about $9 to $10. But they can take a little while to sell. Like I've got one listed too. Just got to wait for the right collector to come along. But also, sort of got to have good photos and good description and good maybe promote your listing. And so look at what people are doing with their sold. Look at the sold items, and then have a really good look at the listing of the sold item to see what those people are doing. What do they do with their listing to get it in front of someone's eyes to make them want to buy theirs? So a bit of marketing and selling and stuff like that if you're trying to sell coins. Ooh, this one is a missing leg. This is a bit of an error coin. So 2015 coin. Unfortunately, conditions not that great, but 2015, looking for a missing leg on that third kangaroo from the top. So 1, 2, 3, and that back, there's usually a back leg there, but that's totally missing on this coin. So that's the error you're looking for on the missing leg. No recent sales prices, but there's some listings of these coins. $3.50 up to $17 are some listings on eBay. So that's cool. That's a good little find. I like that. That's the fourth error coin found in this little search. Good idea. Cheers. Yeah, it's there's lots of things to think about when you're selling coins to try and get your listings up higher, get your listings in front of people's eyes. So watch YouTube videos on how to maybe go about it, what you can do to sort of get your listings up higher on the search, so that when the collector comes along looking for a coin, they look at yours and go, yep, I'll buy that one. I found a Spuru work and a rabbit ears. Would it be worth anything? Yeah, Spurus and rabbit ears are worth a little bit more, depending on how significant the blob of metals are. I noticed people selling a pointy A 50 cent. Have you heard of it? No, I haven't, no. But I would go 2,000 if this was a double rim, 400 to 4,000. But about $3.60 to $13 this coin. It's a lower mintage coin. No, I haven't heard about that one yet. Is the Coming Home World War worth anything? Unfortunately not. The 20 cent coin, no, they minted a lot of those. Yeah, good question though. Yeah, so just because a coin is a commemorative coin, like people think, oh, this is a different design, it's probably worth a bit. But depending on which one it is, they mint a lot of them. Some of them can have really high mintages, so they're pretty common. Okay, check this one for rotations. Come on, please. Not rotated. If I have a really good condition, indigenous language 50 cent, do you have any idea on the selling price? Yeah, I do. Some recent selling prices on those are $1.70 to $5. So if it's in really good condition, maybe $5 because that's one sold for $5 recently. So yeah, I thought they would pull higher prices, those coins. I reckon they're pretty cool. But I suppose they're only fairly new, as in they minted 2 million of them, and they only brought out like 2 years ago, so they're sort of fresh. Okay, and last coin there. So I'll just sort of recap on a couple of the error coins that I've found here, and have a look at some of these error coins, because there was a number of other things that I put aside there too. But so just behind the ears up here on the rabbit, so that might pull about $5 if I looked at selling it, but I'd probably hold on to it. I tend to hold on to the error coins. I sort of like them. They're sort of just about one-offs. This one is a little Spewroo. So on the back of this kangaroo here, it's got a little blob of metal there, and it looks like the top kangaroo's had a little spew. Sorry, mate. But yeah, Spew, that's cool. And the coin's in pretty good condition too. So there you go, 2016. I should check the years on these so that people get a bit of an idea. Year 2010 on that one there. And it can be on all sorts of years. So you just got to really check. If you're looking for those errors, look on all sorts of years. This is a little blob of metal on that neck there. And what year is this? 2015. Ooh, should check for that missing leg. So see this one here, it's got that leg, the year 2015. The next coin I'm going to show, that leg there is missing. See that outline of that leg there? So this one here is missing that. Oh, I'll try and hold it. So it's got no leg there. So that's the error on this coin. It's a 2015 coin as well. So that's pretty much it. Cool. I'll have a look at a few comments and then I might sort of wrap things up. So can you get around 50-cent coins from rolls? I don't know if I've found any in rolls, but I have found some from plastic bags from the banks, just going through coins that some banks just have coins in plastic bags. So, but on the odd occasion, it's very, very rare. Yeah, 2019. I have a 20-cent piece that has like a rubber band inside the metal. Any ideas? No, I don't. My brother just found a $1 mule. Oh, that's awesome, Joseph. Man, that's cool. $1 mule, cool, very cool. Like it. All right. Thanks for the likes, appreciate that. Yeah, if you're not following my page, then my TikTok account, maybe just give it a bit of a follow. I do lots of videos on what to look for and the prices things can sell for. Did a little series yesterday, a tournament of Bank Off, where I got coins from 4 different banks, and then I went through and to see which bank had the most valuable coins. And geez, I can't remember who came out on top. It was either ANZ or NAB. I think it was ANZ maybe came out on top. So might do another series of that tomorrow and see which banks come out on top again. But got coin lists and link in my bio if you're looking for lists of things to look for. 148 different coins across the list. So yeah, if you're interested and you're not sure exactly what to look for, then they can help guide you a bit. So they're pretty good. Anyway, I hope everyone has an awesome day and good luck with your searches if you're looking through coins, but just checking your wallet or your purse or your money box. Just check them every now and then for some of those rare coins. It's probably worthwhile. So yeah, all right, have a great day and we'll see you all again soon. Okay.